Hi everyone, this is day 64 65 of preparing with me for CGPSC examination. So for the past 8 to 9 days I haven't made any video, and I wanted to make, but it was very time consuming. I didn't have much time for this making a video, and yeah, let's get started. So I clean shave today, as you can see, looking like an officer, right? So yeah, so let's get to it. And actually means I did not study too much for the past 6 to 7 days. I did, but it was not quite enough that I wanted to, and it was not that much productive as much as I can. And because on the 2nd of November there was my sister's birthday, and before that my sister was there, so she came, so I could not study much. So yeah, that was all about it today. And from the 2nd November my test has also been started, the prelims test series. So my first test I got, there was 35 question of polity, 35 question of tribe, 10 question of CSER, and 10 question of current affair. So it was dotted like that. And 10 question of Hindi also, language. And so on that, how much I got on 35 questions of the polity, which I should have answered correctly, but I didn't do it because, as I said now, that I could not study much very nicely or focusedly, so I did not do that much of revision. So I got around, I I attempted 28 question of the polity, and out of which I got 12 corrects and 16 incorrect, so it was very bad. And for the CSET I got all the questions right, 20 out of 20. And some of the tribes question I did, all the tribes question which I attempted 3 or 4 question, it was all wrong because I didn't study tribes till now. And language also I attempted 2 question, that was also wrong. And for the current affair I attempted 6 question, out of which 3 were right, 3 were wrong. And yeah, it was good question, I think so. So total I got 36 point something 80. I was ranked among 103 among 150 students. So I think the 150 students are the online students. So yeah, I ranked 103rd. So yeah, means it was very bad experience. Tomorrow is also the another test for the polity and other things, current affairs. So maybe I will try to get 5 questions of current affair, and other than that I will try to get 20 questions of polity correct this time, because I think I have got back on track. I slept yesterday nicely, and I woke up around 9 o'clock and started studying from that time. I was very sleepy till 6 o'clock in the evening. I was very sleepy. I could not study properly anything. I tried to study Indian economics. I could not do it. I did not finish the full lecture. I tried to do the current affair part, but I did not complete all the lectures. Other than that, I did some revision of polity. So yeah, it was very little study. Also, I did effectively. It was only 2 hours of study, I think, so I did correctly. And maybe my schedule is correct by tomorrow, so I will do better from tomorrow, I hope. And actually I could not sleep at night because what the thing happening is with me is, when I go to sleep my head hurts very much. Means I don't know, not very much, but it hurts. It was not the case before, but it do. So because of that I could not get sleep. And I am not in habit of to sleep 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock also. So it was difficult. And whenever I woke up at around 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the noon, I get very means energyless. I feel very energyless. So there's some problem which is going on with me for this type of thing. So I will look into it. Maybe hopefully that so now that I have fixed my schedule properly, it's around 11:20. So I will go to sleep around in 10 minutes after making this video. And yeah, I think I will have to restart everything again, the revision part also. And other than other than the revision part, I have to start the watching 3 to 4 lectures daily on a daily basis, because the last month I could not see much of the lectures, so I think I'm lagging behind very much. So yeah, I will do it fastly this time, but with better revision, and I will also do the test series. So yeah, I wanted to make the video, so this was it. And yeah, there was one more thing which I started doing from the last 2 8 9 days, because I get very bored, or my head gets very uh, stuck at a point. So I started watching startup videos, how to do startups, what are the top startups which is currently in the India. And other than that, I started reading about these games. And also, in the 2 days back, I watched a podcast on the Ramayana, Ramayan. I watched the podcast on Ramayan 2.5 hours. I totally watched it. My head was very spinning, but I still watched it, and it was very very good. Means it was Ranveer Alabadia's podcast with Nilesh, and it was how and when the Ramayana happened, and what was the evidence of it was happened. And there's many things he told us about, and it was very very fascinating for me. I think if I haven't read about in the CGPSC about the ancient history or some general topics, I could not understand the podcast. And it was a very good podcast. I don't know if it is right or wrong, but it was good. Means I did catch the things, so it was good. So from his perspective, the Ramayana happened in the 12,000 BCE, and in the books which we read about in the Chhattisgarh CGPSC also, it is mentioned that it is around 4,000 to 5,000 BC. So, and before that the people were Stone Age and other things were there. So yeah, means in our book, if you also see, the Stone Age gets away from the 2000 BC, or it was 1000 BC, I think so, the Stone Age. So if you see, there was a Toba explosion which happened around 74,000 year back on 74 or 70, 74,000 year back on 72,000 BC. So in the research or in the excavation, it was found out that in the because of Toba explosion, it was a volcanic eruption, so all the ashes came to the India. And because of that, many population decreased, very very much population decreased, only few remains. So when we did the digging or the excavation of that part, so what we found was, just below the ashes there is stone tools, and just above the ashes there is stone tools, and very good amount of stone tools, good quality of stone tools. So from this we can directly say that the Stone Age backs to very before age. It's not what we study here, but many times before, because in the Paleolithic age starts from the 10,000 BC. And as we can see, the last ones were also found before the 74,000 Toba explosion. So we can directly see that there is evidence. So yeah, this kind of thing was there. And other than that, what was the geology or the geography of the world at the Ramayana? So it was written in the Valmiki Ramayana about the geographical things which the Sugriv tells to the Ramayana and to the Lakshman. So all these things are detailed in that podcast. It was very very good episode. If you have time to watch it, watch it. And yeah, I think that was all about today. And